Well, across the northern border in Canada, mob boss Lawrence Bishnoi and his entire gang linked to murder, extortion and arms and drugs trafficking in India as well as abroad has been declared a terrorist entity by Ottawa. Under its criminal code, Public Safety Minister Gary Anandasangaree said Monday evening. Now, the Bishnoi gang, viewers, in recent months itself has allegedly been involved in firing shots at comedian Kapil Sharma's newly opened cafe, because actor Salman Khan was in fact invited for its inauguration. That's what the terror group now claims. Meanwhile, my colleague Maha Siddiqui joins us for more on this straight from Vancouver. Maha, straight up, what are the biggest implications of Lawrence Bishnoi group now being labelled a terrorist entity? And will this also result or aid the thaw in relations between Ottawa and New Delhi that have been strained, as we know, for a while now?
Arjun, I'll take your first question first with regards to the consequences of this action that Canada has taken. This is going to be very consequential, considering that once an entity or an outfit like the Lawrence Bishnoi gang here has been listed as a terrorist organization, this will give the law enforcement agencies more tools to prosecute the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. First of all, they'll be able to seize property. They'll also be able to freeze accounts. They can clamp down on the recruitment by the gang members here on Canadian soil and also prevent them from traveling, which means that, as India pointed out, that there are 700 members of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. Their travel to or within the borders of Canada will become difficult now. This will give the prosecution agencies more teeth to be able to act against the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. And the complaints that the governments around Canada, the provincial governments around Canada have been receiving of the fear and intimidation that the Lawrence Bishnoi gang has been creating in pockets where there is a sizable South Asian and specifically Indian community. They'll be able to carry out those cases, fast-track those cases, as well as be able to prosecute them with greater force here, be able to give them the kind of punishment or have these cases expedited in the way that any terror organization, enlisted terror organization or designated terror organization can be handled here in Canada. As far as the relations between India and Canada are concerned, let's bring into focus one specific point here, is that the RCMP last year ironically had blamed the Indian government agents of being in contact with the Lawrence Bishnoi gang and using them here in Canada. So as far as whether this will be a step towards thaw in ties, that is difficult to say at the moment, even though both countries have decided that they will take the relationship forward and look at many of the outstanding issues, specifically those related to security inside both India and Canada.
Well, thank you so much for putting the developments in perspective. And of course, the news is tightening on the now terror group Lawrence Bishnoi gang.